Why did I choose Gambia over Ghana? Why? I got an answer for you. My answer may not make sense to you, but it makes sense to me. Because I have prayed, I have planned, I have prepared to the T. My journey has been challenging and trying, but overall my journey has been beautiful. A time to dance, a time to love, it's a second chance. A time for war and a time for peace. On the grounds in Africa, my joy increase. My spirit is dancing, harmony in the streets. Smiling close to Africa is where I belong. Face to face with my roots, singing a new song. Staring at the Atlantic Ocean, falling in love. Our ancestors was here, let's release a dove. Arrived in paradise, the home of true love. Get up on your feet, let's dance to the beat. Get up on your feet, let's dance to the beat. It's a time to live, a time to dance, a time to love, it's a second chance. A time to live, a time to dance, a time to love, it's a second chance. Peace and blessings, lovely people. Welcome to my channel, Rooted in Royalty. It is Aa-Isha Diamond over here in the rat race, hustling, getting these dollars to turn to dollars. I ain't playing with it. It will all pay off in a minute. So you all that come on today, it's been a while since I have done a video. I have been so busy. So busy, honeys. But however, I'm here. One of my lovely subscribers commented today and said, I think it's just Africa for me. Well, I haven't made it to too many countries yet, but every country, well, the couple of countries that I went to so far, I love, except Morocco. Now, Morocco seemed a little different in there, on the borderline, not being Africa. Morocco just don't have that African spirit, that feel to me. When I first went to Morocco, and then I was like, this Africa? Y'all know I'm silly. Anyway, so when I left there and I went to Senegal, I said, yes, now this Africa. I named Senegal Africa, honey. That's a double Africa after going to Morocco. But as I make my rounds, because I want to go to Ghana still, and I was thinking today I have got to make it to Ghana, and I was actually trying to see, while I was working today, I was trying to see exactly when I'm going. Now, I supposed to went back to the Gambia a week after Mother's Day. I had to change my plans. So, but when I was going to go to the Gambia, I was going to go to Ghana first and do some touring around, kiss the ground, and hang out in Ghana. And then I was going to leave Ghana and then just go to the Gambia. But now, since my plans have changed, now I have to figure it out. But hopefully I still be able to go to Ghana before the Gambia first. Hopefully. But we will see. I'm going to try my best to make my rounds, inshallah. I was getting ready for Africa. And again, I done told this story many times, but I'm going to tell it again. When I was getting ready for Africa, I was fasting and praying. We was on lockdown. It wasn't much to do. So I had plenty of times to fast and to pray. Now, I done researched Ghana from the rooted to the tooted. Child, I researched Ghana to death. In the midst of me fasting and praying and preparing, then I ran across the Gambia. And I said, I'm hearing a lot about this Gambia. Let me see. So I started researching the Gambia. So I prayed and prayed and prayed. And I was praying for direction. Now, I know everybody ain't into the spiritual world. Everybody ain't into the spiritual side, but I am. And believe it or not, I was into the spiritual world and believed in prayer even before I reverted to Islam. I was fasting, praying, asking the Lord to lead and guide me, Lord, lead and guide me to where I should go, where I should be. And when you pray, for those that don't know, when you pray, He gonna do exactly what you praying about. Sometimes. So He's going to answer your prayers. So that's why sometimes they say you better be careful what you pray for, because He's going to answer. Yes. So anyway, I was getting ready to go to Ghana in August. I remember I already had my flight and everything, my passport stamped and everything. I was ready for the gateway to Africa. In the midst of me waiting on time to go by so this August could come up so I could fly out to Ghana, the airline canceled all flights. Yeah, they canceled all the flights going to Ghana. So I said, because they already had canceled before. So this was my second time booking. I said, I'm making it to West Africa. Because at that point, I said I wanted to go to 4 different countries. So Gambia was on my menu. Ghana was on my menu. So I said, well, let me go ahead and get to West Africa. I said, y'all have some going to Gambia? They said, no. I said, well, what about Senegal? Because if I could get to Senegal, then I could get to the Gambia. So they had some going to Senegal. I was like, yes. So I got to Senegal. I was touring Senegal for 3 days. Fell in love with Senegal. When it was time to leave, I actually shedded real tears. I think I'd be going back to Senegal. Wait a minute. I got to see. There's a lot going on in Senegal right now. I'll wait to go back to Senegal. But anyway, y'all, so I ended up in the Gambia. So the Lord was leading and guiding my steps. My home was to be Gambia. Now I will be going to Ghana a lot, inshallah. That's my plan. Because Ghana is my first love still. Ghana is my first love. I said that to say, y'all, when you is trying to make moves, small moves, but definitely large moves. These moves here that we talking about is life-changing moves. Who about to make some life-changing moves without prayer? Family, dated. That is not the bar woot, dated. That is not good, y'all. That is not it. We have to pray about things. So I am a praying sister. So that's just me. That's my lifestyle. It have been for the last 22 years. Prayer has been my lifestyle for the past 22 years. I didn't just start praying, but now I'm in the truth. So I definitely pray and I definitely see results. So when we planning on doing something, family, we can't try to make life-changing moves because this person is making life-changing moves, that person is making life-changing moves and going in this and that direction. It will mess you up every time. You have to know the direction that the Lord is calling you to go in. Just because I love the Gambia, some people don't love the Gambia. Some people do not like the Gambia at all. They have went, set up, made it their home, and they have left. Some people just don't like it. But you got to research, you got to pray, you got to plan, you got to be ready. You got to do it all before you make these moves like this. It ain't no way that I'm about to go on the other side of the world. I'm talking about moving on the other side of the world, and I haven't consulted the Creator. If we acknowledge Him in all of our ways, He will direct our paths. Beautiful. Everything that I set out to do, I said I was going to do, I'm doing it. Yes. I had a dream before I even thought about Africa. I wasn't thinking about Africa, but the Lord knew, the Almighty Allah knew that He was going to lead some of us back home. So He put a dream inside of me, and I'm a dreamer. So I knew that dream had meaning to it. I was like, oh my God, I dreamed I was in Africa. And that was like before I started that was a few years before I actually started planning for Africa. I was living in a village in Africa. And guess what? Right now I am building compounds / houses in villages, in a village in Africa. Y'all, the Almighty Allah is real. Some of y'all might not believe in him, but I do. And he moves mightily in my life because I believe. I'm a believer. Hey, and I'm a doer as well. Honey, I am building right now as we speak in Africa. The dream is coming true. And right before we started building our fence on land number 1, I had another dream that the compound was already built. The community was built up already. So I said, okay, it's time. We got to keep moving. Got to keep moving forward. Yeah. So know where you're going. Know what you're doing. Africa, the Almighty Allah is waking us all up to the motherland. But Africa have 54, 55 countries. Your country of choice may not be mine. Mine might not be yours. But guess what? Though many don't like the Gambia, I love the Gambia. It is paradise. And I do not regret it to this day because of prayer. The Almighty led me to where he know that it was time for me to go, and it was for me. Yes. Now, trust me. As long as I have breath in my body, Ghana, I am coming. I want to go to Nairobi, Kenya as well. But anyway, as long as you're on the motherland, though, all is well. Just do your thing. Do your thing.